Hey! So I'm coming back with a video. My name is Shanice Jones. I am a motivational, inspirational speaker, and I'm here to encourage you, inspire you, and to keep you going above waters. Okay? So I'm coming to talk about today. You know, my last video was about what do storms come for. And I said storms come to either put something in you or bring something out of you. So storms don't come to hinder us, but it comes to make us better. But you know your girl cannot come to you and let you know what the storms come to do without coming to tell you how to weather the storm. So today this video will be talking about how to weather the storm when it hits. But what do you do when it's raining so hard and you don't feel like doing nothing that I'm finna tell you? I'm also going to let you know about that. Number one, and you can also use these to get out of depression, because I told you, I've been dealing with depression my whole life. If you guys did not get the introduction video, I've been dealing with depression my whole life. So every time I reach a breaking point, I would go and pray to God, but I linked on depression. Like, I would get in the slimy play, I would complain, I would murmur, I would get on the phone, talk about what was going on in my life. I just, I turned to depression every single time. So I use the same thing to help me through my storm to get me out of depression, because it goes hand in hand. If you in a storm, and you not doing the techniques I'm finna give you, guess what? You're gonna end up getting the slimy pit. You're gonna end up getting depressed. So the first thing to do is praise and worship. Praise and worship will send you to your deliverance. Why? Because you're thanking God for the storm that He put you in. You're being thankful. You're showing gratitude. And God says, I love a person that, just like He loves a person that gives with a happy attitude to his bosom, you think He don't like a happy person when He send you a storm and He knows it's hurting you, but you still praising God. God, I thank you for this storm. I give you all the glory, honor, the praise for this storm. I thank you for what you're sending me through. I thank you for the lack that you're sending me through. I thank you because you are bringing something out of me. You are putting something in me. I thank you. Thank Him for that storm. For one, praise and worship not just take you to your deliverance, it also defeat the devil. Because the devil know if you giving God any praise, any worship, that you are trumping over his head. But when you giving that storm death, when you speaking death to that storm, then you come in agreement with Satan is saying. You come in agreement with him. But when you praise and you worship, you come in agreement with the light of your storm. Number two, think about what you're thinking about. Now, it's an effect to think about what you're thinking about. What's the effect? You're going to be tired. But I'd rather be tired thinking about what I'm thinking about instead of being tired because I'm depressed, because that type of tired is going to keep you down on your feet. And it's going to keep your head down and not going to have you on your tip of your toes praising, keeping your eyes on the devil. So if you tired and you of being depressed, if you depressed and tired, guess what? Your thoughts is gonna be what Satan thoughts want you to think about, not what God say to think about. In Philippians 4:8, it says to keep your mind on what's ever true. If it's not true, don't think about it. What's true? If you're in a financial situation and you in lack, God said, I will make you the head, not the tail. I will make you above and not beneath, right? So if it's saying, if that thought in your mind, the devil is sending a thought to you, telling you that you'll never come out of poverty, that's a lie. So don't meditate on it. He said to meditate on what's ever pure, what's ever noble, what's ever virtue, what's ever praiseworthy. Praiseworthy. I just said the number one key to come out that storm and to weather that storm is praise and worship. He said whatever is praiseworthy, whatever is a good report, to meditate on these things. And he said, be not anxious about anything, but in all things through prayer, fasting, which is supplication, prayer, supplication, and praise, to meditate on these things and watch I give you the peace that surpasses all understanding. My mentors say all the time, peace is your portion. Peace is your portion, but it's up to you to secure your peace. And one way you can secure your peace is praise and worship and think about what you're thinking about. If that thought not true, if it's not noble, if it's not pure, if it's not virtue, if it's not praiseworthy, if it's not of a good report, do not meditate on it at all. It's not of God. So think about what you're thinking about. Number 3, talk to your storm. All day, declare and decree of your storm. I declare and decree when I come out of the storm, I'm going to be wiser. I'm going to be better. I'm going to be stronger. Like I said before, when you think back on that last storm that you was in, and now you in a different storm, maybe you just lost your mom. Maybe you just lost your loved one. And the last storm you was in was finances. Now you in another storm, and you have lost your loved one. But just like God said, I brought you out of that last storm, just because it was your finances, don't think I can't bring you out of this storm too. So that's your promise. He said, I will never leave you nor forsake you. That's your promise. Hold on to it. Speak it. The Bible says, speak those things, be not as they were. Speak it. Speak it and watch it manifest. But when you walking around, and like I said, them bipolar angels, like my mentor said, them bipolar angels, when she said that, it spoke to my heart. It spoke to my heart because it let me know that I got my angels around here doing things that got my angels just sitting there trying to let me figure out what I need, what they need to do. They know what to do, but because of my mouth, they can't manifest nothing that's bipolar. They can't 1 minute you say, I need $1,000, and then you get on the phone and say, I don't know if I'm gonna get it. What? God said if you got enough faith as a mustard seed that you can cast that mountain in the sea. What? Don't go back on what your storm look like. Your storm may look like you're not gonna come out with $1,000, but guess what? God said you will have it, and that's enough. So start speaking to your storm. God said, I shall not lack. He said he shall provide all my needs according to his riches and his glory. I did he rich. I did he rich. Okay? I did he not broke. I did he don't want us living in lack. And y'all got a little cold. I know y'all hear. That's this crazy weather. This bipolar weather. The next thing. Ask God, why are you in it? Ask God, why are you in the storm? He will never leave you blind. He will never leave you blind. He will tell you why you in a storm, what you need to do differently, and he'll give you a vision. What? One day I heard God tell me plain as day, trust me. Trust me. Trust me. That's all God wants you to do, is to trust him. Trust him. Give him all the praise. Thank him from that storm. Think about what you're thinking about. Change your thoughts. Change your thoughts. You change whatever you're thinking, you're going to say it. So if you change your thoughts, you change the way you talk. And then change your perception about the situation. What is God trying to give you? What is he trying to bring out of you? What is he trying to make you better in? What are your prayers? What are your prayers? What are you praying about? Change your perception about the situation. Because when you change your perception about it, you'll start seeing things clearly. You'll start understanding why God put you in that situation. Then you'll start praising him for it. You cried because Mike left you, but Mike was beating you. You was crying because Tyrone left you, but Tyrone couldn't feed you. And you ask God, God, show me what I need to do. And he removed him. So why are you on your knees crying, God, I need a man? You don't need no man. The man you need is the man upstairs. And when I'm speaking to you, I'm speaking to me because that was me. On my knees, God, I just want him to change. But how can you ask God to change him when he don't want to change? Let him go. Let him go. Ask God, why am I in this storm? What do I need to do differently? Give him all the praise and the glory. Think about what you're thinking about. Change your mind. You change your the way you speak. Start speaking to that mountain and cast it in the sea. Start speaking to your storm. But I'm going to tell you something. When you start speaking to your storm, it's going to get louder. Your storm going to get harder. It's going to start raining so hard. You know why? Because you making them demons angry. She understanding her power. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do that. Let's put this on her. But guess what? God said all things work together for it's good for those that love him and come according to his purpose. So no matter what storm come your way, God knew the storm was coming before it was coming. That's just like Jesus and the 12 disciples got out on the sea. Jesus knew the storm was coming, but did he not tell them? Did he not still get in that boat with those disciples? He took them to the storm and sent them through the storm. Did you catch that? He took them to the storm and carried them through the storm. What? Jesus knew your storm was coming. God knew your storm was coming. And he already had you a place at your safe landing. He knew how hard that storm was going to try to break you. Keyword, try. That last storm I was in supposed to broke me. It's supposed to defeated me. But now, I'm out here ministering to young women, to let them know, to people, to anybody, to let them know you don't have to be mad at your storm because God trying to give you something. I was so angry at my storm, and when I changed my perception, God was giving me a business. What? Change your perception. Change it. Watch God bless you. Go over to teespring.com. I'm gonna put the link in the description box. Go over to teespring.com/edit and design a book and support me and buy your t-shirts today. Subscribe to this channel. And hit the bell for your notifications to know when I go live, to know when I'm coming on and upload a video. And share. Share this carry. I'm sorry I came on here with this stuffy nose, but I got a cold and I just needed this word. This word needed to be told, okay? And I'm coming back to you guys with another video tomorrow. So like I said, subscribe to this channel, share, go over to teespring.com and order your t-shirts today. I love you guys. Stay encouraged, stay motivated, and stay inspired. Until the next video, I love you and bye-bye. And speak to that storm and cast it in that sea. I'm playing too much. Bye, y'all.